Hi guys, this is Troy Mail and welcome to Australian Guitar Channel 2021. New year, new set, as you can see, which I hope you enjoy. Today I've got a lesson for Funky Town by Pseudo Echo, originally by another band called Lip Sync, but I think this is the much better version, much rockier version. I've done the chords in this one and all the parts. The guitar solo I'm going to release maybe next week or in a couple of weeks' time. I've done a separate video for that. Guys, I want to expand this year and do a lot more wider variety of videos, some more maybe covers and some kind of a greater variety of videos than just the lessons, all right? I want to hit 10,000 subscribers, so help me out by, as always, sharing around and subscribing if you're not already, and let me know what you think and hit the like button and so on. Alright, so enjoy this video guys, and I'll see you in the coming weeks and the coming months and the rest of the year, and thank you again for all your support. Alright, so we're going to start off with the main riff. Okay, so I'll give you a few pickup options, and you can kind of decide which one you like for yourself and which one sounds closest to the original song. Alright, so I've got the bridge pickup right now. Alright, now I'll put it at the neck pickup. Middle pickup. Now for me, out of those three, I haven't chosen the out of phase middle pickups, but in between. But let's say for me, that net bridge pickup kind of sounds the most trebly, closest to the original. But hey, why don't you decide for yourself? Anyway, let's get on with it. So that's the first part of the riff, is 7th fret on the A string down to 5th, and then we use the 5th fret on the D string as well. Then we go down to the 3rd fret on the low E, the octave below, all right? And that's the main riff. And I'm doing a lot of muting with my right hand, all right, to get that kind of effect. Then we go up the octave and do 9th and 7th fret on the G. And that's 8th fret on the B string. Down to the 5th fret on the D string. And that's the main riff, all right? Alright, and then it hits a D power chord on the 5th fret just before the synth comes in. And then it comes in with that synth riff, and underneath it, there's an E power chord playing, but there's also this riff here. Alright, which is just 7th fret on the A, twice going down to the 7th fret on the E string, twice on each, and then 5th, 6th on the A string. Now that's played by the bass, and it's possibly doubled with a quieter distorted electric guitar, but yeah. Alright. And then the vocals comes in, it's just got that underneath. Alright, then it's got the, then it goes to the B chord, B power chord, when the lyric is talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Well, I talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. And then we have this little run here. Alright, all on the E string. 7th fret, 5th fret, 4th fret, 2nd fret, then back to the E chord. Alright, so that section there, well, I talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Da, 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 da. Well, I talk about moon. Alright. Now, incidentally, at the end of that little run, it does this. Okay, so it does a little dive bomb on the low E. And then up on the 12th fret on the G and B strings. Okay, so you're definitely going to have your whammy bar going on this one. Okay, then it goes into another verse. Okay, so the next verse. Gotta make a move to a town that's right for me. Bam, bum, 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 bum. Down to keep me moving, keep me grooving with some energy. And then to the B, I talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Talk about moving. All right, now in the chorus where it says, won't you take me to, it's like this. Won't you take me to, won't you take me to a funky town? Won't you take me to, and it's a cleaner kind of guitar sound, all right? So it's a, okay, I've just changed to a cleaner sound, and I'm going to go to the front pickup for this bit. So we're in the chorus right now, incidentally, where it says, won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to a funky town? All right, I'm just doing the 12th and 13th on the, the 12th fret on the G and the B. You can also do it down here. Won't you take me to, won't you take me to 9th, 8th, and 7th on the G, B, and E strings. Won't you take me to a funky town? 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 Okay, now we have this second part of the chorus where it says, gotta move on. I'll go back to the dirty sound. Gotta move on. Sits on the E. I gotta move on. All right. So what we're doing there is a C sharp power chord up to a 5th fret D power chord, back to an E power chord. Alright, now the rundown after it does that 4 times is this. Okay, so we do those same frets as what I said before. 7, 5, 4, 2 on the open E string, but we do an octave above it. Alright, every time. 7 to 9 on the D string. 7, 9. 5 to 7 on the same 2 strings. Alright, E and D strings. 4 and 6 on those 2 strings. 2 and 4 on those same 2 strings. And off on an E power chord down the bottom. Alright. Alright, so after that little rundown, we're going to do a little dive bomb. Alright, so dive bomb on the low E string. And then dive bomb on the 12th fret on the G and B. Alright, then we go back into the chorus with Won't You Take Me to Funky Town. Go to a clean sound. Won't you take me to... Alright, so I can do the bottom of an E minor chord. 7th, 8th, and 9th frets on the E, B, and G. Or 12th fret on those bottom 3 strings. Won't you take me to a funky town? Won't you take me to a funky town? Won't you take me to a funky town? Won't you take me to... Okay, and then we're going to go into the bridge, which is like this. Alright. Now, or you can do it like that, or you can do it like this. Okay. I'd probably suggest this way, flat across a power chord across those 2 strings, and then open to a G, and then back on with the A. Now watch my right hand, I'm kind of doing down up picking. Down up, down up, down. Yeah, know, just down and up strokes. And then another little dive bomb, so it does that 4 times, then we go into the solo, alright? Now the chords behind the solo are just that E minor basic riff. And I'll do the guitar solo in another video, alright? Okay, then after the guitar solo it goes into a tacit, that is, the band cuts out, and it's just, well, mainly probably vocals and drums, and it's got that talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, alright, which is over the B chord. Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, and it does this. Alright, brings a does a little volume swell, which I've probably done in the studio, but you can just really kind of do this. Hit it real quick and then do a dive bomb down. Alright, on the B chord. Alright, then it goes back into the Gotta Move On section, which is the second half of the chorus. Alright, after that little tacit, gotta move on. Just sits on the E, and again, gotta move on. And then, alright, 4th fret power chord, C sharp, 5th fret power chord, D, 7th fret power chord, E. And then we have that last little run down. And then we have a little guitar lick, which I'll teach you now. Alright, there's that lick there. Alright, then after that little lick, it just goes into the outro, alright? Won't you take me to, with the main riff, and then the clean lick of the, won't you take me to a funky town? Won't you take me to a funky town? Alright, so it does that all the way out. Just over and over, riff, funky licks. And then it just ends, end of the song like this. Alright, just down, up, down on the E power chord. Alright, and that is your whole song. Alright, hope you enjoyed that, guys. Thank you.